What I learned to do, what I conditioned myself to do for so many years, and got it so inculcated into my posturalfing gestalt, into my posture, locked it in, Wilhelm Reich, the character armor to protect myself. Over the years, it's conditioned in and reinforced that I cower, genuflect, and go into my humble routine automatically. I have to do be trained to do. That's natural for me to do, because of my obvious inferiority for my height, my proportions. I'm built close to the ground, ridiculous looking. All admit that. All agree on that verdict. All agree. It's chased me like a bad dream all my life. I've never been able to shake that demon off. I've run and hidden from the demon. I've tried to make deals with that demon. I've tried to get him to back off me. I've tried to run. I've tried to hide. I tried the Uncle Wiggily routine, the arthritic old, kindly old gentleman who is benign. And he's a target. He's got enemies everywhere, and he hides in his igloo. That's on a hot July day, or he's in a glass building. And everybody's throwing stones at Wiggly. They're cursing at him. They're insulting Wiggly. They want to destroy. He's got enemies everywhere. And nobody talks for Wiggly. He is truly the stranger. But not the stranger like Camus, not the stranger with strength. He's the stranger in utter sheer terror, panic, and weakness. He is, until the monkey comes. He is the man in the cage in pillory, mocked and ridiculed. And it goes on and on. That's why we wrote the book, Strategies for the Short Small Man. Of course, there's no guarantee. And of course, it's a very, very, very hard sell. Because unlike Tony Robbins, it doesn't promise anything. As a matter of fact, its conclusions are very dire. Its omens, its predictions for the short small man. Necessarily so, because what it does is reflect the real world out there. From a practical, street smart point of view, the short small man faces every single day and can't run away from. That's what we're talking about today. Now it's not so easy. Now it's not so simple. Now it's not ABC. Now it's complex. It's not black and white. He's fighting so much. And if he doesn't transmute it, if he doesn't grab a hold of it early, he lets this thing build up. It becomes calcified, ossified, hardened. Very difficult to do anything about, because he's doing this, he's reacting by force of habit. He acted on very, very, very bad information from those who he assumed were giving him good advice, who knew what they were talking about, who were reliable because they had a title and claimed they knew. Anyone who would tell that short, small man to train for a show physique is giving him dangerous and bad advice and leading him right down the road to perdition. That's insanity. That's crazy. But I don't blame them. I blame the victim. He didn't size himself up. I blame the victim because he projected away all his power into phony hero figures, media-created hero figures. And now it's so parceled out. There's so many heroes. He's got to win back the territory. It's just like what happened in the Second World War. Now we have to take it back, island by island. We waited almost too long, and the enemy gained so much power and dug in. That's the position Short Small Man has it. He's got to do it entirely on his own, with his own incentives, his own motivations. Nobody's going to intervene. Nobody wants to intervene for this bad deal called the Short Small Man. He's a bad deal. And as a matter of fact, the incentive is to get on board the train that persecutes, that ridicules, and mocks the short, small man. Who loves you, baby? Who loves you?